This year's LEGO Star Wars Christmas themed set has finally been revealed and we got some official pictures from LEGO. This is of course set number 40806 Gingerbread 8080. This set will release on October 1st of 2025, so still this year. It will contain 697 pieces, one minifigure, and will retail for a retail price of roughly $60 and euros. And before we're getting into the full detailed overview of all the pictures that we've got, I'm very hyped about the set. I think it's a great idea and I'm so excited to show you these pictures. Starting off with the minifigure first, we got the Gingerbread Darth Vader. This will be the only minifigure in the set, and it's quite high quality. He doesn't have arm printing, but he still got some nice printing on the torso, on the hips and also on the legs. He comes with this nice candy cane and also with a cookie, which is really cool. And he also comes with a lightsaber, as you can see on the box, so you can kind of pick and choose what to display him with. I think the helmet mold will be the same two-piece kind of helmet thing that you get with the other LEGO Star Wars Vader minifigures, but this time it's molded in brown to fit the gingerbread aesthetic, which looks really cool. What I think is absolutely insane but super cool is that LEGO decided to give him printing on the backside of the cape. This is something that is pretty rare in LEGO Star Wars. I don't know if the last printed cape was the General Grievous from, I think, 2005 or something, but I at least can't remember the last time we've got this in the LEGO Star Wars line, and it's super cool. There's quite a lot of detail on this cape and also this white sugary coating frosting line that wraps around the edges of the cape, which looks really neat. In total, this is one of the best, if not the best, LEGO Star Wars Christmas figure that we've ever gotten. I think before that my favorite was the Santa Vader from 2014, but yeah, this Gingerbread Vader is some heavy competition. Before we take a look at the 8080, let's take a look at the box art, and I have to say I really love this. This snowy landscape with the snow everywhere and also these mountains, this nice Christmas tree right behind Vader, and I think also a Millennium Falcon flying in the background. It's really awesome, it just has a very cozy Christmassy vibe. I love the box art. But before we take a look at the back of the box art with also some interior pictures, let's take a look at the actual 8080, and I think it looks very awesome. This is of course a pretty downscaled version of an 8080 because it only costs $60 and has only about 700 pieces, but I think it was the right choice. The last Playscale 8080 from LEGO got released in 2020, cost about $170 and came with over 1200 pieces, and I think not only the price would be too steep on such a niche set like a Gingerbread 8080, but also the size would be too big. So I think the downscaling makes absolute sense, and it also looks really great still in this downscaled version, and it's gonna be a very good display piece in my opinion. What I think is awesome is that they used some sugar canes for the cannons on the head. There is this nice holiday light thing that wraps around the main body of the set. And throughout the whole build there is a lot of these 1x1 round tiles, which are supposed to represent some kind of candy, which looks really cool. What I also really love about the set is that the feet have these cakes, which kind of look like the Minecraft cake, just in a round form, which is absolutely nice. And I also like that they chose to use a lot of these red pins as they fit the Christmassy gingerbread candy kind of style. I don't know if this was really on purpose or not, but it looks really nice. Taking a look on the backside of the box, and with that also the interior of the 8080, this gets even more exciting and more awesome, as there is a whole interior in this set, which is so cool. You can have your Gingerbread Darth Vader sitting in front of the chimney there, with some L pieces representing some Christmas socks. You can have Vader eating his cookie and relaxing with some hot chocolate milk or tea. There's a lot of Christmas decor on the inside, just as these green and red pieces in the background, and also some candy canes on the wall. You can also see that the 8080 head does open up like it's usually on an 8080 set from LEGO. However, on the box, at least judging from the picture here, it does not seem like it can close, as Vader seems too tall for the head, which is of course not the biggest downside. I mean, it's a $60 set with about 700 pieces, so yeah, some sacrifices are gonna be made, and I think the interior and the back section is just worth not having a fully operational head. But yeah, it is a little bit sad and of course worth pointing out. Getting back to the positive stuff, of course, you get some nice presents with this 8080, which I think is also a cool inclusion to play with. And overall, this is just a very cozy and cute set. Another nitpick or criticism I have is that there is only one minifigure. The set only costs $60 and comes with about 700 pieces, which seems like a great and fair price. However, I think one or two more minifigures would have been great. I think having some Christmas stormtroopers like the Black Series sometimes does, or maybe some Christmas 8080 drivers, or maybe a Christmassy type General Veers outfit would have been very cool and just rounded out the set more. And while the set has a very fair price of only $60 for about 700 pieces and a very highly detailed minifigure from Darth Vader with printed cape, which is crazy, I think one or two more minifigures could have added something and make the minifigure selection not feel so small. In my opinion, this is better than the 2023 LEGO Star Wars Christmas diorama from the Millennium Falcon, and I also think this is pretty much on a similar level than the LEGO Star Wars employee gift from, I don't know, a couple of years back, the Christmas X-Wing that they released back then, which is pretty expensive because of the Yuletide pilot. I would still love a regular release of this set just with some different kind of figures. It's, yeah, a very cool display piece for the Christmas time. And I think a lot of people and fans of these Christmassy, gimmicky type sets like myself will very much enjoy this set. I don't know anything about this yet, but I could see this set, similar to the Christmas Millennium Falcon diorama, being pretty much LEGO exclusive and also only on shelves for a couple of months. But yeah, we'll see in the future. So overall, I think this is a great release. It's a cool set, a very nice idea. Overall, very well executed with a great minifigure. 1 or 2 nitpicks, but otherwise this is a great release. But now, definitely let me know down in the comments below what you think about this Gingerbread 8080. Are you in general a fan of these LEGO Star Wars Christmas releases? Or is it something that you would rather skip as this is not something from the movies or TV shows? But now, I hope that you're not only up to date with LEGO Star Wars news, but also enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider to like and subscribe to support the channel. And other than that, have a great day.